the loss of the designer and the CEO is not necessarily a great thing for Gucci. Does it spur a little bit of action on the corporate side?
Well, certainly there is a shakeup going on at Kering and at Gucci. And the key factor for the success of any luxury brand is this magic combination between the creative direction and the business direction. And so when you saw Alessandro Michele leaving in November, it was going to be inevitable that Marco Bizzarri was going to be not too far behind him. And now the challenge for Gucci is to find that magic duo again, and to find a way to regenerate interest and novelty and freshness in the brand.
So they have that challenge, and I guess, maybe that's an opportunity for Kering. But here comes Bluebell Capital Partners, an activist investor that's shaken up many boardroom. They don't have much of a chance of taking it over, right? Because Pinault owns almost half the stock and controls more than half of the voting rights. But this is what seems to really get investors interested. Is this a company that's ripe for activist intervention?
There's always the question of taking a company to another level with a great deal. And we know that Bluebell is proposing that Kering merge with Richemont, another multi-brand luxury group. But we also know that the Richemont management and the Rupert family have said they are not interested in a wedding here. So the question is going to be, is there another deal out there in the works that could actually inject new growth and new energy into the Kering and Gucci empire?
Pinault has built this Kering and Gucci empire, adding a number of other brands, including Bottega Veneta, Brioni, Alexander McQueen, YSL, Yves Saint Laurent. What else could he add? I mean, if not Richemont, is there anything else there that you think makes sense?
The Pinault family really took on the LVMH group and Bernard Arnault, back in the late 90s when they took over Gucci and started building out the brand. And they've really, come to be a aggressive rival. But the luxury market also, is limited. It's not as big as other sectors. And so they're going to have to be really creative. I mean, we are seeing Artemie go after the CAA, actors and sports talent management company. But that's really kind of a different sphere than managing and expanding a multi-brand luxury group.
What do we know about Sabato De Sarno? He is the new creative director that was named at the beginning of the year at Gucci. He's Italian, obviously, from Valentino. And we haven't seen his collection yet, right?
Right. So, I mean, he's a very talented designer. He had a strong run at Valentino. He brings that that vision of a sophisticated yet modern luxury brand. It's important to understand the sort of icon, trademark products that are part of Gucci's history, but also have a feel for the modern, the modern consumer and what do people want today from these luxury brands. But the key thing is, again, what I said in the beginning of our conversation, it's really about the pairing. So they've now put Francois Palou, who is a solid Kering, internal manager in charge of the brand. But I think the next sort of talent scout that they are going to be focusing on is who is the CEO, who is the perfect partner to Sabato.